Walk on me people. So this week on stage with Winford Williams, he interviewed Gyptian and Bugle and Shuga. You know what I mean? The first interview we're gonna watch is what the one with Gyptian, where Gyptian is now leaving VP. And Gyptian is the big artist where international artist people. He did the song, the remix with Nicki Minaj, where girl me want fi all you. I don't know who familiar with that song, you know what I mean? So we're gonna watch the interview and come back.
International recording artist Gyptian has parted ways with VP Records after 10 years, but is very confident about an independent future. Gyptian comes to our stage right now to tell us about that future. Jimbo, sir.
Welcome. Up and running. Welcome.
All right, so what can you tell us about the split? Is it an amicable split or what?
You don't have no problem, you know, so I mean, it's a good vibes. So I mean, differently, you know, everybody wants to do something sometime independently for themselves.
Of course. Yes.
Well, me is not a sometime person being independent, like all the way. And Gyptian, from the get-go from 10 times strong, has been an independent artist. Because we rise with our own regime, our own team from in Portmore.
Even in the contract? Oh, I got you.
You understand? So differently, Gyptian is an independent artist for a long time.
So you did reserve creative control?
Yes, naturally.
Okay, I got you. All right, so the future, you're very confident about the future. You started a new label.
Yes, right direction.
Right direction.
Right direction.
Is the name of the label.
Yeah.
And you have some big name artists already?
Yeah.
Name brand artists?
Yeah.
Call them name for it.
Yeah, you know, so boom, you have man like Maestro Dan.
Yes.
Young Dan, the baddest thing in Portmore right now, and the baddest thing right now if everybody look out for. You have Ice Cold.
Yes.
You see me and him do the world. You see me I said they have Bascamex with no stranger to the business.
See?
You understand? And then my family, originally Anthony Malvo. So everybody look out for the right direction. Like we just know that we're wrong about the right direction.
And you're producing too, right?
Definitely. I'm building rhythms too.
Building rhythms?
Yes, definitely.
So own studio is already there?
Yeah, man, long time.
Oh, nice.
Long time.
Oh, I love it when artists are doing these things.
Yeah, man.
Are setting themselves up to be not just recording stars with name brand and so on out there in the world performing, but they're also involved in the business of music.
Definitely.
And everyone should know that when you put your money in a studio, you're automatically in the business of music. And even more so when you take up and start a label and you take on artists. More of that and support to you, son, and enough respect and kudos.
For people, as you can see, Gyptian has now left VP Records and he has been with VP for over 10 years. You know what I mean? He started his recording companies doing his own thing as Winford Williams disclosed, and it's a good thing. You know what I mean? And big up to Gyptian to really doing this and really bringing his team from Portmore, you know what I mean? Because once people are loyal to you, you can be loyal to them. You know what I mean? And I respect that for Gyptian to really bring in his entire Portmore team and not leaving them out one bit. You know what I mean? Reserving his creative right. You see me? But people, it's kind of questionable when it comes to VP, because from my understanding, it seems like everyone seems to want to leave VP after a while. I don't know if VP are not helping these guys or what VP is doing. You know what I mean? But I think VP should put more in these guys' career, because why are they leaving VP after a time? You know what I mean? So I think VP actions are questionable and someone need to look in it. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that there's something wrong, but it's questionable, because all these guys seem to be leaving VP after a while. You know what I mean? So big up to Gyptian, and I'm glad that he really bring his team from Portmore. That show real loyalty, you know what I mean? And I hope he really have some good progressive work in progress. You know what I mean? Big up to Gyptian. And the next interview now, people, is with Bugle and Shuga. You know what I mean? I want you guys to watch this interview keenly, just watch the interview.
Now, when former rising star Shuga
We up another day, another struggle.
Gets on a record with a dancehall recording star Bugle. Fans of music get a strong love song. So strong that somebody calls it replay, meaning that it will be replayed and replayed and replayed. No doubt about that. They're here right now on our stage to discuss the song, how it came about, and whether this is a duo right now. Right here on our stage, Bugle and Shuga. Shuga, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Sir Bugle.
Oh, go on.
Is it a duo? You guys have been seen on stages all over the place performing together, right?
Yeah, because we have a song together, so we have to perform.
And the song will go on good?
No, makes sense to have a song with somebody and you're not singing.
So it's not a duo?
It's not a
No, we just do a song together and we promote it.
Okay, so it's a love song. Where is it now in terms of its success? Because it seems like it's a very well-received song. Is it a hit yet? Would you classify it hit yet?
That kind of hard for you just have a song and say it's a hit song because among me and my friend them, my brethren them, my peers them, sugar people them, we're going to have it as a hit song. But we have to wait on the wider audience.
Okay.
You understand what I say? It's really a nice song, and that's why we're promoting it so much. We shoot a video for it, and we're up on stage now. You understand what I say? Because people hear it, people love it, and I request it.
Yeah. Sugar, your take on that? How do you see it?
I think it's a hit song, but like Bugle said, we definitely have to wait on the audience.
All right, so let's take the song right.
Say you're not choice if you're looking for a wife. Forget the ones when I'm in a fight. Me have your back, you have to worry about a guide. Them say you broke it sweet, me not lie. Even if you are a lonely papa who has nothing to offer. Even if you sleep on the floor, live on food for the poor. Give me love by the score when you walk through my door. Put it on replay. Love me over and over again. When you come, I put it on replay. Right away, baby, put it on replay. Put it on replay over and over again. Put it on replay. I need your love right away.
Where should I say? She no care if it's on down me a push now. And me a do me little family in the bush now. She just want me to put it on replay.
All right, do it right now. Put it on replay. I'm sure you can't resist doing that. Wow, nice song.
Thank you.
The video is nice. Who did it? Who did this video?
Slick
Slick Studios.
Okay.
Some new people.
Yeah, man. Big up Mercedes and Damian.
What was it like working with Bugle on this record and all these performances on so many stages?
Well, actually, how the record came about, our Fun Nights Entertainment, he's a producer overseas. He called me up and he wanted a collaboration between me and Bugle. So I did my part, he sent it to Bugle, and he did his part. And then we met after, so,
Oh, so you met after the song was laid, the track was laid?
Yeah.
And so what was it like then, working with him live?
Why, the chemistry.
Good chemistry?
Yeah, so yeah, but we'll be working on some more projects together.
Okay, so it's...
Not necessarily collaborations, but...
Okay, because I was just about to ask if it's part of a bigger project.
Definitely is.
It is?
Yeah.
An album, maybe? Bugle, you're a producer, you know your leadership, so you must tell us a little more that.
Well, I mean, music is unpredictable and sugar talent is, you can't deny our talent.
Same.
You understand what I'm saying? And I have the space to produce and do music on whatever level I want to do it on because I have a proper studio. I have my label and everything. And of course, I believe in our talent because the truth is, when the brethren send me the track with Sugar, like, I find her number and call her at the same time, and I say, yo, this is bad, where you there? So, she says she's there in the country, and I say, no, man, you need for there in the town. And I make sure I see her before I record the song. And we'll have vibe with her before I record my part. You understand what I say? Because I want it to have that thing. I just want she there east and me there west, and we just do a song. I actually meet her in person first and have a conversation with her before I even write my part of the song.
Okay, so you wrote your part?
Yeah.
And you wrote yours?
Yeah.
Is it, so you didn't write for her? But looking at her, Bugle, put on the producer's cap. Is it easy to write for her, knowing her voice and knowing about her?
Well, for me...
Yeah, as a big songwriter yourself.
It would be easy for me to write for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, because me and her basically do the same type of music. So it would be easy. I could just write a song for myself and get her to sing.
Okay. Wow. That's great.
Yeah.
That's nice. Mine don't fall in love, you know. but whatever, man, that wouldn't be wrong anyway.
People, as you can see, Bugle is a big artist. Bugle, big up to Bugle. You know what I mean? And it's a good interview and the video is good. You know what I mean? I like the song. But people, it's a good song, but as you can see in the interview, Bugle is trying to dash. At the first part of the interview, Bugle is trying to show that this is just a song that we're trying to promote. You know what I mean? And to Winford to ask this question about them getting to be in love because of this song. If Bugle have a girl, which it seems like Bugle got defensive when Winford asked him about getting romantic with the song. You know what I mean? And Bugle kind of got defensive. So right now, I think Bugle is already in hot water. Bugle probably called Winford Williams and said, Winford, you put me in a trouble, you know. You know what I mean? So Winford, I don't know why Winford say that about them getting in love with this song. Or right now, I think even Shuga bring a lot of sugar to this song. It's a nice song. Big up to Shuga, you know what I mean? Because I like the flow, the melody, everything is so composite. And as Winford said, I like the video. The video was made properly. I like the whole concept and it's a good thing. You know what I mean? Songs like this where you can really make a parallel between a sexual scene but just using metaphors. That's very creative of Bugle. You know what I mean? And people have been know that Bugle was a big producer. He was a part of JAMAICA with Sirani. Just in case you never know, You know what I mean? So big up to JAMAICA, big up to Bugle, big up to Shuga because the song nice. You know what I mean? But Winford might not get the people them in a trouble. You see me? Peace. I'm out.
She said pull it up, rewind, play it again. It's sweet, she don't want it end.
I'm not choice if you're looking for a wife. Forget the ones when you wanna fight. Me have your back and have to worry about a guy. Them say you broke it sweet, man, I lie. Even if you are a lonely papa who has nothing to offer. Even if you sleep on the floor, live on food for the poor. Give me love by the score when you walk through my door. Put it on replay. Love me over and over again when you come over. Put it on replay. I need your loving right away. Oh baby, put it on replay. Love me over and over again when you come over. Put it on replay. I need your loving right away.
Where Shuga said, she no care if his hand can me a push now. Or me a do me little farming in the bush now. She just want me to put it on replay. She no business on my bank book close. She says she notice all the things that me a blend. So she wondering if his message I send. So me tell her so when the band string up and start playing, she let her know so that show you not end. Empress will give her good love, I know it pure. Our love not come cheap, although she poor. In all the meantime, we are going to rewind. Nobody can fabricate this design, yeah.
Put it on replay. Love me over and over again when you come over. Put it on replay. I need your loving right away. Oh baby, put it on replay.
You're gonna get it on replay.
Love me over and over again when you come over. Put it on replay.
24 hours a day,
I need your loving right away.
same way.
Baby, give me that portion. Come and rock my emotion. Love me in a slow motion. Bring the stamp on my ocean.
What Shuga say? It's a storm, you no cause no commotion. Always active, no commotion. I don't know what some other man offer you. Is a vibe bring for you, so take a potion. And she no care when me have her, me no have. But from me have ambition that I fear so. She say you will never be jobless, cause you jobless. Master the cross and me are the man for the jobless.
Put it on replay. Love me over and over again when you come over. Put it on replay.